So, greetings. Thank you for joining us. It's Universal. From where am I? It's not Universal Studios. I kind of wish it was. I wish it was. That's bullshit. This is Disney Hollywood Studios. Today's date is April 2019, end of the month. Sunday, last Sunday in the month. Put it that way. Bunch of Star Wars shit back there. You're gonna put a new ride in that thing. Whatever, propaganda machine. So yeah, we had an interview with Neiman Essassani through Neutron, and it was about one thing. The main thing I got out of that is basically, I mean, we've been connecting this to for a while, but humanity, I mean, for it to really need to, mature, obviously, and allow all this stuff to be, figure it all out, allow it to come into society instead of blocks it out. Alien spiritual developments, the soul. I mean, it's not going to hurt you. Well, it can. I mean, it's the only way we're going to upgrade. It's the only way things are going to change. So people are blaming the aliens for all the problems, and yeah, they're not helping in a lot of ways. But then again, we have not exactly. This has not been an easy world to. Basically, we're paying for a lot what happened in the past. Humans overpowered and destroyed many things, almost the planet itself. So obviously, your human here won't believe in any of that. Still in kindergarten, as you can see. But we do have the abilities basically to, open a hole in the ground and change the weather and do all kinds of things. Shut down for many various reasons. It's time to reconnect, and it's easier said than done. But you just keep pounding the horn, because the more the aliens push on us to slow us down, it just makes us stronger in the long run. So it is helping us. It's kind of, more they hit, more they push, the more we push back, basically. And that's pretty much the idea behind it. Of course, sometimes when the aliens push, some people can't handle it. But that's the area where we're going. It's just inevitable. So for actually alien visitation, physically, you never know. But basically, we need to get over ourselves and go to the next level, basically. Easier said than done, of course. So, alright, we're going to do some connections. And, I think it's something else. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yesterday I did channeling of Moses. He was talking about power, abilities to change forms, change a building's form, or just for example. I started tearing up after that. So connecting more to the higher power, what we're capable of. And we're kind of living a nightmare. But once again, we're paying for our ancestors and their mistakes, basically. And it was a great war. I'll go into that hopefully tonight. I want to get in bits and pieces of it, but there was a great war here. That's why we are the way we are. So, all right, take care. Blessings. Greetings, this is Novak. Realize we have to keep a lot of energies back at this time. This place kind of sucks, but that's up to humans' perspective. place to indulge yourselves in nudity. If this is a nude park, I think I feel more comfortable. Now you're not covering anything up. I can see you for who you really are, if you know what I mean. So your energies here, yes, are shifting. Alien vibrations are getting stronger in your society, little by little. Male nudity or female nudity, all nudity is accepted. That way you'd be surprised how many aliens walk around not afraid to show what they got. Not to say we can't tell anyway. This is more of a third dimensional thing with clothing. Of course, there are other beings that prefer it for various reasons. Some of us probably should be covered up for various reasons. Sometimes we do it for shock value, just to give you an idea. But that's not why I'm here. There's other jokes I can go into, but maybe I'll indulge in that a little bit later. Yeah. So with sorry. Yes, you're channeling energies. Yes, what the carrying is. I don't really particularly like being connected to, knowing anything about them. They're either staying hidden, but it shows you are also going into a new level of understanding. It's like if you're ready to go to one level, you can go to another level and another and another, and then you'll have your beings appear here. But your collective here is still kind of looking in the other direction. Enjoy it while it lasts, because some of you are going to get more attention that year, that more than you ever wanted. So you're kind of getting a warm up to it right now. Yes, there are many cults, alien cults or religions are trying to mind control their way into power. And some of you are coming in to interfere with that, because the idea is to have an open energy and not a closed. And alien cults are going to be a closed society, basically, for the being to be worshipped, and you're back to your Egyptian ways, basically. So there is, yes, a lot of shadow energies going on, or I should say shallow bullshit coming from a alien bitch. But without going into full details of that, you're basically transitioning out of third dimension, and doing that it's not gonna be as easy. It's gonna be, what the fuck is going on? Why do I fucking feel like shit all the time? Growing hair, we don't normally grow hair. As for your collective, they're gonna slowly get the idea, not just yet. It's kind of like, this is like, yeah, many of you are like, what, the 1% now, the alien 1% of where all this is, but you want to be a higher percentage, because not just for ego, but for other people to indulge in their own abilities and break out of this reality, basically. I believe that most of you would like that. Some of you just want to control it all. And that's another thing you're going to run into, beings that want to control the narrative, control the information, so the aliens can stay in power. Because yes, the alien energies are going to increase in a way where the dark ones can't hold over society. So breaking their hold isn't easy, because they're offering so many goodies, and the good life and comfort, and many of you are in the gutter. And that's kind of, it's like the good guys are in the gutter, and the bad guys are living a life of luxury, basically. Having plenty of vacations, having a nice pillow, life is good. They're bitching about how fat they're getting and stuff like that. How stupid they're getting too, because they're not doing anything with their lives, rich people shit. So your Bashar was one step. The next step is for continuity, opening up the soul to who is truly here. Basically, the alien energies are basically warming up with your society. Gurus come in, they go out, but basically you're going to a time of who's here. So it will be knowledge of alien energies, but not necessarily the physical connections. As you know, people will blow up if that happens. But more of this is going to go into the mainstream. It has no choice. But the human collective is holding back as long as they can. Phoning it in. No, we don't want to hear this. We don't want to hear this. So as soon as it does go into the mainstream, many will be mocking it and laughing at it and showing their insecurities, showing that they're really not ready for anything, but they know it's real, but they're kind of, no, but it's real, but it's not real, back and forth. So that's going to be kind of fun. Sort of. We're already kind of seeing scenarios of that already. But the thing is with a lot of these cult energies, they want to control the information. It's like, no, it's this way, it's not your way, it's our way. And that's the issue. And that's where the negativity, basically, your reality is what matters, and many beings are trying to control your reality, just like they're controlling this reality. They want to control the alien reality. Instead of for it to be free, the idea is for it to be free, whatever you want it to be, beings here are trying to shut you down. Yeah, they're a bunch of assholes here, basically. But it's typical of a world like this, especially the adolescence here has not grown too much. They say, oh, I can handle it, I'm smart. But then they act like a child to the whole, they act like they're a spoiled brat, basically. I think some of you have already experienced that, especially when you're raising children. Think about raising an adult child from an alien's perspective. We see what you're going to do. We know your energies before you know them. So look at us as the adult energies. Not to say we're looking down on you. We're here to actually help raise you in all this. And if you might have some might have a difficulty with it. All right, that's all we have for you. All right, moon out. Oh yeah, that was another thing about nudity, showing that erection. Who can keep the most erection the longest? Hope I didn't gross anybody out. Take care. We are the Elohim energies to you. Shifting energies, yes, shifting our vibration. Human, yes, on this world has been on many challenges. Challenging of the soul. Basically, the more challenging the earth, the more advanced it is. So you're actually seeing the insides of your reality more than you might realize. There's just an advanced energies that are not easy to connect with. As you're going through more of the physical energies, through the third dimension, but you're actually going to be connecting more spiritually over time. Excuse me. Some beings that don't want me to be here, as you can see. As you transition from third to fourth, you're going to be connecting more to your power. And how do you do that exactly? First off, believe you have power and allow those energies to come through. Yes, it's not going to always, you're not going to be moving mountains anytime soon, but technically you can with your energy field. You can go further as far as you want. An idea is not to, yes, criticize others. I guess you can to a certain extent, but concentrate on yourself and not the rest of the world. Let your soul open up from 3D to 4D, even 5D. Allow your energies to transmute from this 3D reality is basically connecting to your magic within. What do you see as a sorcerer being or an alien being? What do you see in yourself? Do you see yourself as a bird person? Any kind of an Eskimo? I was actually going to say snowman or snow woman or enchantress. What is it that your fantasy allows for you to see? A warrior, princess, whatever it might be, that is in your core DNA, your core soul. And to connect to that is not the easiest, But your imagination isn't that hard to look into. So looking in yourself is like looking into your imagination, basically. Look at the things that you like, and they're actually speaking to you. It is part of you. So it's actually giving hints of who you truly are. If you're into Star Wars, that means you're into space flight. You've been through space wars, space universes. You've been through a lot of action in your life, but not always. There's a spiritual connection there that is hinted there, not fully in depth, because people aren't ready for the full understanding of it. Your George Lucas actually wanted to take, yes, spiritual energies to a whole new level, but people aren't ready for that. So of course he kind of ignored what people wanted, and now you have what you have. And there's some ignorance there. There's no book on how to do this, basically. Many are learning from his mistakes, basically. And that's a major energy field. That's very difficult to experience something like that. So it's basically you are drowning out this dimension slowly with your imagination. Once again, your imagination is constantly already talking to you. So let that energy flow. And more layers will open up. Basically, if some of you will see as a flight, what is the thing that, like, you can't do it here, but things that you visualize you'd like to be doing? That is you. That is your true you. You're used to being on the spirit world, connected to humans. You feel like a bunch of beings around you. Your imagination's all within. It's just difficult to access at this time because of the blockages. But imagination, it's a thought, it's a feeling, whatever it might be, it is speaking to you right now. Not everything's going to be crystal clear. And coming here as a human, meaning that you stripped everything down to experience this existence. That does not mean it's in front of you, you just don't always want to see it or understand it. But all the answers are right there. You allow that flow to come through, and your third eye will awaken. It is, yes, maybe not as attractive as some might want to think, but it is very simple actually, if you know where to look. Blessings.